Welcome to online classes. Today we'll start with 5th chapter, Windows Movie Maker Part 2. In our previous chapter we studied about the UI of Windows Movie Maker, user interface. We studied how a user can create a new project, what kind of different options do a user have. In this chapter we'll study about the detail effects and the options to the user Windows Movie Maker is making available. To start a project and begin creating your movie, you need to add a captured video, an audio or a picture to storyboard or a timeline. Now, in the previous chapter, I have explained that storyboard and timeline are the same. Little bit different though. In storyboard, user won't be able to have much options, or I can say in storyboard you have limited options to edit your video or your audio file. But in timeline view, you have much more complex editing options. For instance, when you choose a timeline view, you click on show timeline and you will have these video options for editing videos, transitions, effects, audio files, an extra audio file or a music, background music or title overlay. What kind of title should be there? Then you can rearrange the sequence clips, you can give transitions, you can add video clips. It is all possible in timeline view. And these specific effects, trimming and narration is only available in timeline view. Now you have added effects, now you have done everything, then you can switch back to storyboard button or storyboard view. Once you have done this, you are ready to start adding clips to your movie. More clips, more options, more editing options, more effects. The storyboard displays a sequence of clips. In which sequence, in which order your clips are displayed or stored or played. Right about here, look, first picture, second and third, or this is a video clip. You can either drag or add to file. You can always rearrange the sequence. You want, for example, if you want your clip to start in the first place and then you want to add pictures, you can do that as well by repositioning. Then splitting clips using timeline. Remember this button, split button we have talked about? Same way you can do that. You can choose this option here and wherever you want to split you can click on split. And trimming. With trimming you can initiate, or you can say this is the start point of the clip and this is the end point of the clip, and click on trim and you will have a different video. Again, starting and ending, or you can move that part as well. To trim a clip, same way you can trim that clip, starting and ending point. The blue line indicator and effects to clear the trim points. Now you have trimmed your clip. This will show in a different option collections. Now you want to add that clip to a different part, then you can drag back that clip into the storyboard and remove the previous unwanted clips. Editing your movies, adding effects, transitions and titles. In a video, You've always seen that a different picture or different clip is at a certain time comes rotating from the background or flipped around. Those are effects and transitions. You can add that as well. A video transition controls how your movie plays from one video clip or a picture to next. You can add a transition between two pictures, video clips or titles in any combination or storyboard timeline. The transition plays before one clip ends and while the other clip start to play. The same way you can have video effects played into your movie. Then you can add titles and credits, numbering, special title for a specific picture, and how many person or users are working on that clip. You can always add those, or in the beginning or afterwards. Applying video transitions. Now to apply a video transition to each picture, repeat the process dragging transitions. You have this in your timeline view and you can drag that effect in between. You can add multiple effects, whatever you want. You have different transitions, you can add these. You can add different effects. You click on video effects options and you can add that to that clip. Titles and credits. Now, like I've said, you want to give specific names, your location. You can always add title in the beginning, before selected clip, a special place, and credits in the end, whatever you want. Here, you can add a number or a sequence in here in the beginning, and you can add subtitles as well. If you have a file, if you want to change that file, or choosing the title animation page, browse through the different animations. You can have different transitions as well. See, you can have an effect, jagged effect, different type of effects you have. You can add any text in there. You can have different fonts, what type of font it should be, what kind of color it should have, the transparency, the strength level. Adding audio, the same way you can add an audio clip. You can edit an audio clip. You can save that from which point to which point this audio clip should play. How much background music or effect should it have? I can trim it out. Editing audio, same way you can use split and trim options on an audio clip. Adjusting an audio from this point to this point, or this point to this point, whichever you want. Rendering. Now this is the most important part. You have started a project. When you open Windows Movie Maker, you start a project. Now you want to share that video with somebody else. To save that video, you have to click on Save as Video. Then that edited video that you have worked on will be saved as a Windows media file or MP4, different video formats that you want, that you can share with others. That process is called rendering, to save it as a video file. The distribution, now you can have a different file size, best fit to size, different quality, and you can click on next. A simple task. With this, the chapter is finished. Now the most important, the movie maker that we have studied is from Windows 7, Windows 8. In Windows 10, they have a different option. It's called Video Editor. In a video editor, it is something like this. you can add new project. Now, you can give it a name. Let's say ABC. I've given it a name. Okay, you can also edit the name in here. It's really easy and user friendly. You don't have to go in different places. Now you can add a movie or a clip, your project file from a PC, from your collections, or from the internet as well. I have this already saved. These are three. We call them thumbnails. Thumbnail for an audio file, a video clip, or a picture. I can easily drag this file to the library, and this file is added. I can then place this file, or I can drag these two together in here. Close. Alright, now I want to add this here. Drag and drop, or either place in storyboard. Now the next option would be adding a custom audio. If I play this is a picture. This is how it's going to do. Now if I want to add an audio file, I can add it specifically in here. Add a file. This window will open, or I can drag that audio file in here. This will come as this point, and I can click on the volume of that audio. Click on done. Now you can add a background music. Then you have title card. You want to add title, duration, text. Let's say hello. Where it should be, on the side, bottom, here. Done. Then you can add background. Lot of different options. Now you can add text, more text in here. Let's say classic. Want to add this title. This is where you want to add it. Here, till which part of the duration. Done. 3D effects. Done. Where should motions, text. There are different options you can add. Splitting and trimming. This is video editor in Windows 10, and then you can finish this video, your project, and export. This is how you save a video file in Windows 10 Windows Editor. If you have any questions, do let me know. Thank you.